In this dry year, the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power plans to pump either in the high or low 70,000 acre-foot range in the Owens Valley. This, according to a letter sent to the Inyo Water Director from DWP Manager of the Aqueduct, James Yanata. The letter also says that if the Inyo LA Standing Committee agrees to reduce pumping for irrigation in the Laws and Independence areas, annual groundwater pumping would be more toward the low side of the 70,000 acre-foot range. Now, this is a plan for the next 6 months. DWP says that they will then put together another plan for the following 6 months. This is allowed in the long-term water agreement. Last runoff year, DWP pumped almost 89,000 acre-feet of water. In its new operations plan, DWP says that it is consistent with the management strategy of the Inyo LA Water Agreement. And they say the overall goal is environmental protection and a reliable water supply for LA. Those are the bases of the current operations plan, according to DWP. They also call their operations plan conservative, responsible, and environmentally sustainable. Well, the Inyo Water Department has not weighed in on that yet. They are currently analyzing the plan. DWP says their plan will not mine any well fields, meaning take more water out that goes in by recharge. There is more detail on our website about individual well fields and how much DWP proposes to pump there, so go to sierrawave.net for more detail on this. We will add that DWP also plans to provide around 199,000 acre-feet for in-valley uses like irrigation, stock water, recreation, and wildlife projects. Water for the Owens Dry Lake dust control, they say, could go as high as 95,000 acre-feet. A total of 69,000 acre-feet is expected to be exported down the aqueduct to Los Angeles from both Inyo and Mono counties in this runoff year. Now, the Inyo Water Commission will meet Thursday, or plan to, at 6 o'clock at the Big Pine Library to talk about DWP's operation plan. Well, in 10 years, Mono County will have to find an alternative to Benton Crossing landfill. The Los Angeles Department of Water and Power doesn't want to lease the land for that purpose after the year 2023. At the last Mammoth Town Council meeting, Mayor Pro Tem Rick Wood said town and county officials are talking about this huge issue. Wood said he and Council Member Joe Bacon attended a town-county liaison committee meeting and talked about the solid waste issue. Wood said the landfill today will not be available in 10 years from now. He said there is an extraordinary cost to close it and to monitor it, not to mention replace it. Wood said there are also new recycling requirements. Wood said the town and county have not had the best relations in the past on this issue. He said town manager Mariana Marashiva Martinez, however, is now reaching out to the county to find ways to work collaboratively. Said Wood, flatly, we need a place to haul trash. He said opportunities may come up. Wood said he and Mayor Matthew Lehman also attended a town mountain liaison committee meeting. The topic of that meeting, the new Business Improvement District tax, or it came up at any rate. Wood said there is apparently support for the BID, as it's called, and that is expected to go before the council in early July. Councilman Wood, an avid runner himself, had also made note of the horrible bombings at the Boston Marathon. He quoted Amby Burfoot, well-known marathoner and journalist. Wood said Burfoot pointed out that it was not just an attack against the Boston Marathon, but against the American public and the use of our streets. The roads belong to us, he said. It's about our freedom and democracy. Well, here's another inspiring note. Much more than a book report, the Letters About Literature program asks students to look into themselves and express how reading specific books might have changed them or made them aware of something deeper in their lives. In the Eastern Sierra, Bishop Middle School student Miguel Silva Navarro took the plunge. He wrote an insightful letter and ranked in the top 10 of California's 1,500 entries. Home Street Middle School principal Patrick Toomey said Miguel, who is a 14-year-old 8th grader, read the book called Mr. Tuckett, written by Gary Paulson. It touched him, and he wrote about his personal experience. According to reviews, the book itself is about a 14-year-old, Francis Tuckett, who heads west on the Oregon Trail with his family by wagon train. Francis is captured by Pawnee Indians, and then wild horses, hostile tribes, and a mysterious one-armed mountain man help to save him and make him Mr. Tuckett. Well, in his letter to author Gary Paulson, Miguel Navarro of Bishop said he found out he could, quote, learn a thing or two about the human experience from some dusty old cowboys, he said, that I could apply to my own modern life. He said something as simple as an Old West book can and did change who I am right now. He said he learned that help can come from unexpected strangers in various ways. Miguel names one teacher in particular who he said has taught him he can overcome difficult things. Teacher Mrs. Tiffany Randall. The 8th grader said he also learned he shouldn't give up on something important to him. He said, I can't succeed at everything, but I can succeed if I try hard on it. He said that the book helped him to realize that he needs to put more effort to be my best. And he said, too, that his teacher is much appreciated. He said, she's the reason I haven't given up on school. The introspective teenager said reading the book made him realize that every challenge is an obstacle. And like Francis, I just have to overcome it. A thoughtful student. Well, the Letters About Literature program is a national reading and writing program sponsored by the Center for the Book in the Library of Congress in partnership with state centers. And Sierra Wave adds congratulations to Miguel Silva Navarro for placing in California's top 10 participants out of 1,500. We'll be right back with more.